Prepare to be amazed by this delectable peanut butter Twix cheesecake with executive chef Matt McLaughLin. Stay tuned.
Hey guys, Matt McLaughLin here, executive chef here at Alley Cats, founder and owner of the Culinary Connection Advanced Chef's Apprenticeship Program. I'm here with Patrice Small. We're going to do a little demo for you guys for her YouTube channel. She's one of my students from Jamaica, and we thought we'd do a cheesecake, one of my signature cheesecakes. It's a peanut butter Twix cheesecake. We're in one of my kitchens in the firehouse in one of my restaurants. I own a couple restaurants here in Iowa, and come check us out. But we're gonna do a little homemade signature cheesecake, kind of a traditional French style. We're gonna bake it in a water bath. So we'll get one started here. We're not gonna do a traditional graham cracker crust. We're actually gonna do one with a chocolate chip cookie dough. And we'll go ahead and get started now. We've got all of our mise en place here. We've got everything kind of measured out. Patrice got everything ready for us. We've got our softened cream cheese. We've got our cut up Twix. We've got our dough here. We're gonna start with our chocolate chip cookie dough. The most important thing about this is just getting it room temperature so it's pliable. So we're just gonna actually lay this out in the bottom of our tin here. We got a sprayed springform pan. We're actually just gonna press this in the bottom here. You kind of want, kind of a 1/4 inch layer. You don't, if you're gonna thaw out your dough, like if you use a frozen dough, you got to be careful not to melt your chips. You kind of want to just room temperature or a little bit colder. Or if you go ahead and mix your dough, make sure it's just a little bit colder, just so it's pliable, so you make a nice even layer here. You don't want it too thick, and you definitely don't want it too thin so your dough leaks through, or your batter leaks through rather. So we're just going to kind of press that through. I just lightly sprayed that, and then we're going to take a little bit here, and we're just going to kind of press it in the edges here. Now this is a 10-inch springform pan, Teflon coated, and these are 2-ounce basically chocolate chip dough pucks. Restaurant pucks, you can buy them. You can buy them in the store too if you just buy your pre-made chocolate chip cookie dough too, or make it from scratch. Make your dough from scratch. You need about 32 ounces. So we use 16 2-ounce pucks, just enough to kind of coat the edge. Just going to give it a little bit of room at the top here, about a 1/4 inch at the top. And you can see the more you work with it, the heat from your hands kind of melts the cookie dough, so you or the chocolate in the cookie dough, so you got to kind of be fast. Main thing is to get that dough pressed down and that spring form edge down there where it separates your bottom tray, so that seals. Done playing with it. That's it. Okay, now our crust is ready. We're gonna set that aside. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and start whipping our cream cheese. We got that softened and get it at room temperature, or pop it in the microwave if you need to. Just careful not to get it too hot. Okay. So we have 32 ounces of cream cheese. The main thing about making a cheesecake is just not over whipping it. When you add a lot of air into it, when your air releases, it creates cracks, and you don't want a cracked top in your cheesecake. And if you overbake it, it does the same thing. So you just want to make sure you're going to get all your lumps out of it and not over whip it. I'm going to check it. This is where we're at. Okay, you can still see there's lumps in there, so we're going to keep going. You want that cheesecake to be nice and silky smooth, so you want to get all them little lumps out of there. This is your only real chance to get that done. Now that we got her nice and smooth, we're going to go ahead and add our 1 1/4 cups of granulated sugar. We're going to add our cup of peanut butter. And we use real creamy peanut butter, not natural, just your normal Jif peanut butter. If you use like a natural peanut butter, it tends to separate on you. Them sides, make sure you get all that off the bottom and the sides here. And add our sour cream. 1 cup of sour cream. So it really gives it that nice rich flavor. And we're gonna give that a quick mix here. I'm just gonna scrape here. Scrape the sides. Make sure we got everything in the bowl all incorporated. Before we add our eggs, we're gonna grab our vanilla extract here. Got 2 teaspoons here. Add that in. A little mix. We've just got a few more ingredients left. We're gonna go ahead and add our salt in. Okay, on low here, we're gonna go ahead and add our 4 eggs, slowly. We're gonna do them 1 at a time, just until they're incorporated, okay? The whites are already incorporated. Waiting for that yolk to pop. Add our 2 tablespoons of flour as our final ingredient. Okay, we're gonna slowly mix that binder in. Ready to bake. Huh? All right, our filling is done. Okay. Our Twix topping. Okay. Basically just gonna sprinkle that on. We just use a regular sized Twix bars. Use 4 of them. Push them down just a little bit. Just gonna push that in there. Okay. Okay. That's how we like her. So, we're going to go ahead and get our foil wrapped up here. Main thing you got to be careful, we have heavy duty foil here in our restaurant, so you're going to have to be so careful. But at home, you don't have such a thick foil, but you want to make sure you don't pierce it. You don't want any water, because we're going to bake this in a water bath. So you put foil around it so the water doesn't penetrate your cake, okay? Making sure she's pressed up against the sides. Okay. Now we're gonna go ahead and fill her up with water. Okay. There we go. She's just about ready to float. That's where we want her, right about there. Just got a little bit of water underneath her. Awesome. All right. Ready to go. 325 for about an hour. And check her. Usually she takes about an hour and a half. Careful not to get any water in on her. Just like that. Night night. The oven, she sat overnight. So we cooked her for about an hour and 45 minutes. Main thing to look for is internal temperature right in the middle at about 150 degrees. So she hit about 152, right about at that 1 hour and 45 minutes. So yeah, so she turned out really good. We let her sit overnight, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna do 3 little platings for you. So we'll plate up 3 different styles that you can do with your friends and family. And yeah, so we'll show you 3 different ways to present it. 3 little plate presentations here. We're gonna keep this one really simple and clean. We got a nice little lattice work here. We're gonna do one with a little ice cream here with a little drizzle on there. So we'll go ahead and cut our cheesecake. So be right back. Okay guys, well here we are. Here's our final product. We've got 3 different ways we displayed our homemade cheesecake here. I hope you guys liked it. I think Patrice might put the recipe in there for you. This is our homemade cheesecake, one of my signature peanut butter Twix cheesecakes. We did a little simple drizzle here, topped with our whipped cream, simple little ice cream, little herb garnish, little Twix candy bar with a little drizzle. And then of course we kept this one really nice and clean with some piping skills, little, awesome little drizzle there with our little strawberry, little caramel, little chocolate. But yeah, so little ways to impress your friends, dress up some plates. Hope you guys like this little video. Like it, share it. Go to Patrice's Cooking with Pat. We're gonna post this on our Alley Cats page too, so come see us in Denver, Iowa. Again, we're doing the Culinary Connection Advanced Culinary Chef's Apprenticeship Program, and this is one of Patrice's projects. So love you guys. We'll see you next time.